narcissists react when they think you're too powerful, unsure you will be surprised. Have you ever pondered how narcissists alter their behavior in response to your self-defense? If you've encountered narcissistic tendencies, you're likely familiar with the frustration and bewilderment that arise when their reactions deviate from your expectations. Understanding their patterns can prove invaluable in navigating interactions with them, whether in personal or professional spheres. However, the plot thickens as we delve deeper. Malicious individuals perceive those who assert themselves as formidable threats. Why? Because such individuals exude self-assurance and lead autonomous lives unaffected by the manipulative tactics of narcissists. They trust their own judgment and maintain a positive self-image, unswayed by external validation. Consequently, narcissists shun individuals of this ilk as partners in their psychological games. Hence, their demeanor shifts when confronted with assertiveness. Stay tuned to discover their genuine responses to individuals they deem too resilient. In this video, we'll explore some of their typical reactions, empowering you to engage with them confidently and resist falling prey to their ploys. First, they resort to undermining your achievements. Upon recognizing your resilience, they embark on a relentless campaign to diminish your accomplishments. They meticulously scour for perceived flaws, errors, or inadequacies to undermine your self-esteem. For their own amusement, they gleefully wield past mistakes as weapons, using them to belittle and manipulate you. They refuse to acknowledge your progress or personal growth, preferring to dwell on the past to tarnish your sense of worth and dignity. Moreover, they employ these tactics to divert attention away from you, ensuring their own dominance remains unchallenged. Second, they'll cast you as their adversary and treat you with hostility as a result. When in the presence of a narcissist, sensing your burgeoning personal power, a myriad of scenarios unfolds, each contingent upon the particular breed of narcissist you confront. For instance, a covert narcissist, initially drawn to your strength, valor, confidence, and authority, may find themselves captivated by these attributes. However, as time progresses, these very traits incite feelings of resentment and trepidation within them. Your formidable persona serves as a mirror, reflecting back their flaws, deficiencies, or moral lapses, transforming the qualities they once admired into sources of vexation. In their perception, you metamorphose into the antagonist, triggering a sudden shift where they recast themselves as the victim, exploiting the narrative for their own advantage. In encounters with covert narcissists, this victimization trope frequently emerges. They perpetually position themselves as the victim, even when they're the instigators or perpetuators of the conflict. An outspoken and boastful narcissist may initially be drawn to your strength and personal authority, finding the challenge presented by your robust character intriguing and irresistible. However, their interest wanes once they realize the futility of attempting to control, manipulate, influence, deceive, or dominate you. At this juncture, your resilience and personal power assume paramount importance to them, igniting their ire and providing justification for vengeful behavior, which they perceive as entirely justified. Covert narcissists may endeavor to conceal their anger, jealousy, and apprehension, but with discernment, one can penetrate their facade without their awareness. Conversely, overt narcissists swiftly transition from amiability to revealing their true nature, as their emotions and wounded ego are less adeptly veiled. It's evident that narcissists, regardless of subtype, are adept at deception and manipulation. However, concealed narcissists exhibit distinctive patterns of behavior in this regard. Number third, their aim is to sow seeds of self-doubt within you. Narcissists derive satisfaction from pinpointing your vulnerabilities, relishing in the sense of superiority it affords them. Their singular objective is to instill doubt in your abilities, worth, and potential, fostering feelings of guilt, shame, fear, inadequacy, and insecurity. By inducing these emotions, they maintain a grip on their power over you, ensuring you remain mired in self-doubt and negativity. Paradoxically, their behavior stems from their own deep-seated insecurities and self-loathing, a concept difficult to comprehend unless you've endured such emotional and psychological manipulation firsthand. Yet, this is the essence of narcissistic behavior. Number 4. Prepare for a shift in their demeanor. It's a curious revelation that narcissists typically don't target individuals they perceive as beneath them. If you find yourself under the scrutiny of a malevolent narcissist, it's likely because you possess qualities they secretly admire. Perhaps your perpetual positivity, profound empathy, and exceptional achievements, both intellectual and personal, set you apart. In your presence, they bask in the illusion of elevated status, deriving an initial sense of validation and satisfaction. Initially, you embody everything a narcissist is not: strength, power, and vitality. However, herein lies the twist. As previously mentioned, narcissists are compelled to assert their superiority over others. They are consumed by the facade of superiority, irrespective of its veracity. Eventually, they become overwhelmed by your resilience, particularly poignant for those who inflict harm upon others. The timing varies. You may discern this shift immediately or gradually realize its impact on your relationship with them over time. However, rest assured, the transition will be unmistakable. If you've gained insights from this discourse, consider joining our ranks. Number 5. Their primary aim is to tarnish your reputation. Narcissists harbor an incessant need for control, both over themselves and others. When they perceive a loss of control over you, they resort to safeguarding their facade through manipulative means. They orchestrate a narrative to influence how others perceive, evaluate, and regard you, a contingency plan, so to speak. Their objective: to diminish your perceived strength by subjecting you to shame, ridicule, and degradation. Moreover, their deceitful nature ensures that you may remain oblivious to this insidious behavior for an extended period. Narcissists excel at fabricating falsehoods and obscuring the truth, devoid of any remorse or guilt. Furthermore, they adeptly maintain a facade of normalcy while clandestinely undermining you. This behavior transcends specific contexts, extending to familial dynamics, relationships, friendships, professional settings, and romantic entanglements. Consider narcissistic parents who exercise authoritarian control and manipulation over their children. Similarly, egotistical in-laws relish in tarnishing the image of newcomers or non-family members to uphold their own superiority. Narcissistic ex-partners also partake in this damaging behavior, seeking to sabotage your reputation as you move on from the relationship. For those navigating the aftermath of a narcissistic relationship, our film on post-narcissistic dating offers valuable insights. Number 6. Their primary objective is to reclaim perceived control over you. It's crucial to recognize that individuals driven by selfish motives seek dominance and control over others. Fulfilling their desires and satisfying their needs takes precedence above all else. However, they face a significant blow to their ego when their plans unravel or when they lose their grip on control. The realization that you no longer acquiesce to their demands or inadvertently overshadow them bruises their fragile ego. In response, they resort to any means necessary to reaffirm their superiority over you. But here's the crux: it's not about you at all. Their insecurities and need for dominance stem from their own internal struggles. However, there's a silver lining. You have the power to take action. Your safety and well-being come first. Trickling a narcissist who perceives you as too formidable is possible. Firstly, sever ties. Distance yourself from the narcissist as much as possible. Essentially, you're cutting off their narcissistic supply, depriving them of the control they seek. It's advisable to sever all ties with a narcissist as swiftly as possible. This entails ceasing all communication and actively preventing any avenues for them to reach out to you. However, if achieving complete detachment proves challenging or unfeasible, strive to adopt a non-responsive demeanor. The objective is to minimize involvement in the toxic relationship with the narcissist. Once you've established a considerable distance, shift your focus towards self-care and personal growth. Dedicate time to nurturing yourself and embarking on a journey of healing and self-discovery. Reclaim your power and rebuild your self-confidence during this period. Additionally, utilize this opportunity to break subconscious patterns or cycles that attract narcissists into your life, especially if this isn't your first encounter with them. Lastly, let's delve into the importance of setting boundaries. Establishing healthy boundaries is a vital life skill, particularly for those who have endured interactions with narcissists. Protecting your mental well-being and overall quality of life necessitates setting clear limits. If you're unsure how to establish boundaries that safeguard your well-being. Greetings, everyone. Hello and a warm welcome to our channel. In this video, our objective is to provide you with valuable insights, guidance, and tools that can empower you to navigate and communicate more effectively with narcissists. We aim to transform the dynamics of these relationships, offering advice that can prove beneficial when dealing with narcissists in various contexts, such as work, divorce, or any other situation. Your subscription to this channel and hitting the notification bell would be greatly appreciated if you haven't done so already. Now, let's delve into the indicators that signify you've made an impact on a narcissist. Evidence 1. Withdrawal and a frigid demeanor. Many individuals question whether narcissists can genuinely experience emotional pain. The reality is affirmative. They often harbor feelings of distress, albeit concealed. Their attempts to mask this pain involve projecting an illusion of unwavering confidence. They strive to convey, both to others and perhaps even to themselves, an image of perpetual self-assurance. However, at their core, they grapple with profound insecurities and a constant fear of exposure. Revealing their true nature becomes a potent way to influence narcissists, especially in negotiations, offering you a strategic advantage. The key to negotiating effectively lies in outsmarting the manipulator ethically. If your aim is to impact a narcissist, causing intentional harm is unnecessary. Instead, focus on recognizing the signs that your influence is taking effect. These pieces of evidence revolve around exposing the narcissist by unveiling the facade they meticulously construct. Narcissistic individuals often conceal their authentic, vulnerable selves beneath a false persona due to the presence of deep-seated narcissistic wounds. Evidence 2. Offering explanations. Narcissists might seem tough, but deep down, they can be more afraid of you than you are of them. Let me share 5 essential signs that you've had an impact on a narcissist, and I'll save the most powerful one for last. Stay tuned for that. The first sign that your actions affect a narcissist is when they pull away and become distant. This behavior, known as ghosting, involves avoiding you or not talking to you at all. You might notice this change in their behavior when they're trying to regain control of the situation, and ultimately of you. When a narcissist feels hurt by something you said or did, Their immediate response is to take charge of the relationship. They may start ignoring you or act less friendly to make you miss their affection and love. Their hope is that you'll reach out to them and invite them back into the relationship. This withdrawal and coldness are tactics to bring you back under their control. If you observe a narcissist acting less warm and friendly, it's a clear sign that your actions have affected them. By pain, you may start noticing that they quickly point fingers at others for their actions. When narcissists behave like this, they tend to lie, deny, project, and avoid all at once. They strongly believe they're always right. If you challenge them or show them something that puts pressure on them, their behavior is like an animal feeling cornered. In such situations, a narcissist may feel trapped or threatened, leading them to act aggressively or defensively. This behavior helps them control the narrative and shield their fragile self-esteem. When you observe them fighting back in this way, you can be sure that what you did is making an impact. It's a clear sign that they are feeling the consequences of your actions. This avoidance and defensive behavior signal discomfort and the feeling of being pushed or exposed. Keep an eye on these reactions because they provide valuable insights into the narcissist's mindset and how they cope with losing control. Proof 4. You're being blamed. The third sign that you've affected a narcissist is a change in their behavior. They will start blaming you instead of others or explaining why they did what they did. This shift is significant because it indicates they are beginning to feel the impact of your actions. When someone is a narcissist, they tend to blame you when they sense your actions are deeply affecting them. This often happens because they've gradually conditioned you to accept their perspective and behavior since the beginning of your relationship, whether it's personal or business. I witnessed this directly in a business relationship with a narcissist. They are skilled at orchestrating events that influence your thoughts and actions in a particular way. However, when you break away from this pattern and start pushing back, they often react negatively. You might experience what's known as narcissistic rage at this point. It's the response to what they perceive as narcissistic harm or a threat to their ego or self-worth. When a narcissist feels threatened or exposed, they may become very angry or even violent. At this juncture, it's crucial not to give up or retreat. Many people feel like giving up due to stress, but it's vital to remain resilient. Remind yourself, I will stand my ground. This commitment goes beyond words. By consciously making this choice, you are altering the dynamics of your relationship with the narcissist. If you attempt this change, the narcissist might react with anger or attempt further manipulation. However, holding your position is essential if you want to transform the way you typically interact with them. If it helps, repeat to yourself, I will stand my ground. You can even share this in the comments. This is a crucial step if you aim to improve your relationship with a narcissist. Proof 5. Accusations and counterattacks. The fourth sign that you're dealing with a narcissist is when they start accusing you of various things to retaliate. Narcissists excel at identifying your vulnerabilities and exploiting them, using their knowledge to unsettle and provoke you. In such situations, they might say things like, "You are not supportive," aiming to make you feel guilty and uncertain. They possess the skill to get under your skin and often employ it to regain control over you. As part of this tactic, they may begin to criticize or attack you. These actions reveal that the narcissist is facing internal struggles, or as I like to put it, coming unglued. You can witness this unraveling state in my video titled The Collapse of the Narcissist. It's often an indication that a narcissist is breaking down due to the stress or challenge posed by your actions. This behavior is a clear sign that the narcissist is losing control and composure. Since their usual strategies are not as effective as before, they resort to direct criticism and accusations. This unmistakably shows that your influence is making an impact and that the narcissist is finding it challenging to maintain their usual facade. Remember that this behavior stems from their difficulty adapting to changing circumstances, not any fault in you or your character. Proof 6. Complete disregard. When you reach the fifth stage, known as full-on discard, it's evident that you've upset a narcissist with your actions. At this point, the narcissist sees only two options. You are either with them or against them. Once they perceive you as being against them, you become their biggest enemy. During this time, the narcissist may attempt to isolate you from your family and friends. In more extreme cases, they might simply cast you aside without providing any explanation. On the flip side, if they believe you might discard them, they may escalate their behavior, resorting to actions like stalking or having a complete meltdown. This demonstrates their desperation, and they may try various tactics to maintain control over you or the situation. One such strategy could involve enlisting others, often referred to as flying monkeys, to spread falsehoods about you or damage your reputation, or swiftly finding a new source of emotional or psychological support. To fully grasp this phase, it's crucial to understand that the narcissist will aggressively attempt to regain control or harm others, adopting a warlike mindset. However, it's essential for you to stand your ground during this period. Because narcissists constantly need validation and support, they will eventually find another source of supply. This change is vital for their survival and has nothing to do with your worth or actions. Drawing from my extensive experience, I can assure you that a narcissist will ultimately secure supply elsewhere. It's important to remain resilient, set boundaries, and recognize that their actions during the discard phase stem from their own fears and desires, not anything you've done. Remember, during this challenging time, stay true to your principles and maintain a healthy distance. Here are 5 indications that your actions are affecting a narcissist. Feel free to share your agreement or disagreement with these points in the comments. I've noticed many of you expressing your commitment to stand your ground, and that's commendable, especially when dealing with a narcissist. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel now. Ensure you hit the notification bell to stay updated on new content. Whether you're currently navigating negotiations with a narcissist or seeking better outcomes in various situations, today is an excellent day to start advocating for your best life. Negotiation skills extend beyond the workplace. They can enhance relationships and empower you, especially in challenging scenarios with narcissists. Stay tuned for upcoming videos where we'll delve deeper into these interactions, providing additional tips and guidance on dealing with narcissists in a healthy manner. You can embark on a journey toward a better, more empowered life starting today, and I look forward to accompanying you every step of the way. Remember, each day presents an opportunity to improve your life. See you in the next episode.